So my name is Brenna and I've been writing songs for my whole life. Music hasn't really just been a hobby to me, it's been part of who I am. I've always written songs. I've written them since I could speak, and anytime that I feel anything, I think part of how I express myself and am honest is through music. I started playing guitar when I was 13 years old, was when I first picked up a guitar, and I took lessons for a year, and it was really fun and I really learned a lot, but I only took them for about a year for financial reasons, and eventually I started just basically teaching myself how to play the instrument. So I've obviously taken a liking to instruments, and it's something that I really enjoy, but my greatest instrument, my favorite instrument, and the instrument that I am most skilled at is definitely the pen. So I've always written, like I said, and it's such a core part of who I am, an extension of myself. And when I'm most honest with other people and with myself is through writing. And, people will compliment my voice, people will compliment my guitar playing, but my talent is my words, and that's the stuff that makes people cry and makes people dance and makes people laugh, and really I connect with people through it. And it's just it's who I am. It's an extension of my soul, and that's the only way I can describe it, as cheesy as that sounds, but it's what I do, and it's how I cope, it's how I live. It's through writing. So I've played some shows, around, and I've always just occasionally would go up on stage, but it was a really nerve-wracking experience for me. I'm not a performer. I'm not somebody who's I love getting up in front of people and having eyes on me. No, I love writing, and I like creating, and I'm an artist. And the trouble with songs is to show them to people, everybody has to look at you while you're doing it. So, that's something that was a struggle for me, because I am a little bit shyer when it comes to being up on stage. But the more I did it, the more practice I got, the better I got at it. And the more I got to see what an effect it had. And so people would tell me all the time, Brenna, I love your songs, you're really good at this, why don't you pursue this? So when I was going to college, I really considered that, do I want to do music? But as I thought about it more and more, I realized music is such a part of who I am. I mean, it's too close to me. How can you monetize your self-expression? But I always did music as an outlet and as a hobby and as a passion. So, it never went away. Music never went away. It just wasn't what I was studying. But, people still would say, I'd go out and play shows and I'd see people cry, or somebody would come up to me and say, even just recently, people would come up to me and say, I needed to hear that song. I really needed to hear that song today. What was that song? Where can I find that song? And I realized this is something I need to do. This is something that I need to make tangible. I have a limited budget. I work a job at school. I'm an ARD of Adams Hall, and I tutor on the side for extra cash. I'm paying for my own college. I don't have expensible income and or dispensable income and time. So it's something that has been such a process of figuring out how to DIY it and figuring out how to MacGyver your way through the music industry. So I had this much, and I've made this much out of it. And so it's something that is really getting some wheels and really starting to take off. And my goals, my goals are weird and odd, and of course I still want to do speech language pathology, and that's what I'm going to go to grad school for. But my dream is to move to Nashville and potentially work with, maybe, even if I'm not the one performing my songs, but maybe signing some co-publishing deals and letting other people perform my songs and whatnot. This is an original song. This one is called Rain. It gets requested a lot, so I'll play it for you. She stares at the car window. I can tell she's in so much pain. She stares out the car window at the little running drops of rain, handcuffed around her eyes. There's a pair of blinders. She can only see what's directly in front of her. It's bad when your brain starts to interfere with what you simply need to feel. Here comes my greatest fear. I alone can't help you heal. I can't make you see, and I can't make you listen. with those blinders on your face and in your ears all that cat. But I'd rather it poured, I'd rather a full-blown storm, so it would stop, better than to drown in the drizzle and drops. It's okay to be afraid to rip off your band-aid, but you can't leave it on forever. In this life, well, it's a gift, but it's also cursed, 'cause we're forced to feel bad and we're forced to feel worse. But don't you tell